All you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. And Merry Christmas to you all. Oh, you know, I didn't even do the Christmas beginning. All right, hold on. We got to redo it, right? All right, see, there it was. So this is it, Christmas. So this is Christmas. And what have you done? All right, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy everything to everyone today. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing well. It is good to see so many people here. I was really not expecting too many people this evening, but it is good to see you guys here. So thank you. And let's get you in and say hello to all our friends. Hello, Virgo Sun. Hello, Heavenly Moonlight. Brianna, Selena, Yvonne, and Lisa, beautiful Aries. Honey, how are you all? Mia, Freedom, Shakima, Freedom. Oh, Freedom, I hope it's okay if I share some news. Is it okay if I share news? Freedom, you tell me. I won't do it till you tell me. Everyone here knows Freedom, right? Freedom is a good friend of the show. She's here all the time. And she got engaged yesterday. So everyone, please congratulate our friend Freedom. Freedom is now engaged, effective yesterday, officially. So congratulations, Freedom. I have to say, I'm very, very happy for you. And I think it's a wonderful thing. And it's I know, right? It's a long time coming, but I think it is a wonderful thing. And I think you are going to be very happy. And congratulations. Such great news, right? Such great news for such a great person. Awesome. All right, Virgo Sun. So what year should you start aesthetic school? You want to be an esthetician? Is that's what they call it, right? All right, so what year should you start aesthetic school? All right, let's see what we get for you. Well, I think maybe, just maybe this is a crazy time to start things, right? You have the Page of Cups, and he's talking to a fish. Fish in cups. Fish in a cup, yes. And I think that this might be a crazy time to do that, because right now I don't think you really want to change, although you do enjoy studying and you do enjoy school. I think, you're going to want to wait until probably the next semester in the fall to do such a thing. Maybe by then some of this or a lot of this COVID issue will be cleared up. That's what we're really hoping, right? But I think that's going to make you happy. I think that'll make you feel really good and feel that joy and happiness and comfort. And in the meantime, it gives you a chance to relax, gives you a chance to rest, gives you a chance to take some time out for you. But then you're optimistic, right? You're optimistic about this new start and you're looking forward to it. I think it's a good thing. I think it's going to be a really good thing for you. You just have to, again, you have to be alert. You have to stay smart and just be decisive. When you really feel it's the right time, then go for it. But however, you got to just, I do think the fall of 2021 will be the time to do it. You know, maybe whenever school starts, August or September, right? End of summer, beginning of fall. I definitely think so. All right. So that's what I get for you, Virgo Sun. Thank you. Heavenly Moonlight, how are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. It has been an emotional day for me and for you. Different reasons, I guess, right? You can't spend it with spend Christmas with the people that you love. So your question is, will you get the chance to spend New Year's with him? Will you get a chance to spend New Year's with him? My day this morning was very, very emotional as well. Mine was just a matter of, I really had that, finally, here it is 9 months later, right? I finally really had that overwhelming feeling of my grandmother not being around and not being here. And it was like really intensified because here we are living in her house. So usually every year I would come here for Christmas and pick her up and take her with us over to see my sister and stuff. And well, since we didn't really see much of anyone today, we really didn't see anyone today. And then, it was a bit overwhelming. And I can understand how you feel the same way, Heavenly Moonlight. I definitely can see that. So will you get to spend New Year's with him? I think things, of course, things have ended today, right? Today's kind of the end. We're coming to the end of the day. It's been a long day for a lot of people. A lot of people have probably been up since early this morning. And here we are coming to the end of the day. It's 6 o'clock, a little after 6 o'clock Eastern. And I think that, you just, you want to feel that stability. You want to feel that security. And you're not getting it, right? You're not getting it because you're not getting the opportunities to do that. But I do think there is potential, right? There is new potential because it's the Ace of Rods, right? And the Ace, of course, is always about new things. And well, aces are new, and rods is about potential and passion. And I think that's there still for you. I think you're going to, again, have to have some understanding. You're going to have some patience. And you're going to need to keep working on that inner strength. I think you're going to need really work on that courage. Be strong. Be strong, not in a strength kind of, not in a, I'm physically strong kind of way, but in a mentally and emotionally strong kind of way. I really think that's what you're going to need today or tomorrow that's what you're going to need for the next week and, up until New Year's. And hopefully that will get you through, and hopefully that will make things happen exactly the way that you'd like them to. All right. So that's what I get for you, Heavenly Moonlight. Thank you so much. And again, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Brianna, what does the first week of January look like? Well, it's about 7 days long. Each day ends in the letter Y. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Hey, Sailor Moon and Destiny, Shakima, how are you? Bartman, what's going on? It's good to have you here. Thanks for your support. I do appreciate that. Tarot TV with T, how are you? Barb, welcome. Welcome. I honestly did not expect this many people tonight on Christmas night, but I'm glad you're all here. So, yeah. So, Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas or Happy Holidays. All kinds of good stuff going on. And I want to share that with all of you. I hope you guys got a chance to see my very corny daily tarot tip that I put up for Christmas Eve morning. I know it was me telling the story of the night before Christmas, and then I sang a song. I sang my very favorite Christmas song, and well, it is what it is, right? It was something to do and try, and I don't know how it really came out, but I'm not sure how it was taken. But you guys, if you get a chance and if you really want to see, it's about 7 minutes long is all. Hey, Barry, welcome. All right. So, Brianna, what does the first week of January look like for you? Anybody who saw that video, by the way, on yesterday morning, thank you for watching it. And if you sat through the whole thing, well, I really appreciate it. And if you were able to give me a thumbs up on it, that was awesome. I do appreciate that too. So the first week of January looks like you're searching for what's next, right? You're really searching for, okay, what is next? What is this year going to bring? What am I going to do? And where am I going to go? Right? I have to say, you get the Three of Wands and over here the Two of Wands, and this one is telling you that you're searching for something, success and strength. And here, though, you have to realize you are in complete control of your happiness, of your own happiness. So, take that control, take the reins, and really control that whole thing, that feeling, that the happiness that you have. The first week of January looks like it's going to be a lot of work. It looks like it's going to be some hard work. It's going to take some real pushing yourself to get through it. But I think you're going to be really good at it. Whatever it is you are doing, whatever it is you have to do, this hard work, you're going to be really good at it. And you're going to feel good about it. And I think you're going to take the initiative to do things, and that's going to be good, because that will help you a lot. And I think that's going to help you with your relationship as well, because I think it's going to make things a bit closer. I think it's going to make things happier. And I think it's going to continue to help you heal emotionally. So, yep, that's what I get for you. That's what I get for you for the first week of January, Brianna. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Yvonne says she loved it. It's her favorite story. She reads the night before Christmas to her two daughters every year when they were little. It was happy memories. Yeah, it was I have to tell you, as I was reading it, it was quite the mixed emotions for me. You know, not having young kids and not having my children around at all this year. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. But so Selena, Merry Christmas to you. Well, the dad told her that if she came home drunk or high one more time, she would have to find a new place to live. So your question is, will she get kicked out or will she just leave? Or maybe we should just throw in there, or will he just suck it up and not do anything? Because there's always that chance too, right? Always that chance. Okay. So, Selena. Tarot TV with T. I just went to the bottom of the list just to see comments. If Brianna had any, and she does, and then I saw your question, and you're wondering, did you meet the right Timothy in Monroe, Georgia this past Sunday? And I got to know, is there a wrong Timothy? So Yvonne, you like the story. My question to you then is, was the song a little too much? I was kind of concerned about that when I decided to do it. Oh, your friend said you were marrying a guy named Timothy, and you did, and you met one. And you want to make sure he's the right one. Maybe she's the wrong Alice. From Alice in Wonderland, yes. All right, anyhow, so Selena, what's the dad going to do? Anything? Something? Or is she just not going to bother? I think it's going to be a very curious situation. I think they're going to talk about it. I really think they are going to talk about it. If she comes home and she's in a bad way like that, I don't think it's going to happen where, you know, he just kicks her out. And I do think she'll come home. And I think they'll talk about it. And I think once things turn the wrong way, well, then she's going to rush off and she's going to take off again. And that's what he's afraid of. He'll say a lot of things, right? He's made many, many empty threats before. And, well, you know, she's still allowed home. He's made these threats before, but, you know, the problem is he always sees the potential in her. He always thinks that there's a chance that she will come up with a new start. If he can just guide her in the right direction, she will start new. She will be, you know, he's optimistic. And it doesn't seem to work that way because, again, you know, they'll talk about it and he will say something she doesn't like and she'll take off in a hurry. And that's exactly not what he really wants to happen, but I think that's what's going to happen. That's the fear. Hello, Lori, but not that Lori. It's good to have you here. Don't forget, if you guys want to guarantee a reading, you can always donate. Donation information is across the bottom of the screen. And it's also in the show description. All right, so Yvonne, will next year be a better year for you? It seems like that's such an easy answer, doesn't it? Where it's like, yeah, it's going to be a better year. How could it get any worse, right? When you think about things. When you think about some of the things that have gone on and all the things happening around you and stuff, it would be just easy for someone to say, yeah, it's definitely going to get better. Because sometimes you feel like it cannot get any worse. Thank you for the compliment on my singing. That was interesting. That was the interesting part of it, right? Man, I got a little interesting there. All right, so I think we're going back, looking. Oh gosh, that's crooked, huh? I think we're really overlooking 2020. And to start this reading, right? You started off where things were very serious throughout this year, right? You were things were traditional. They seemed pretty traditional. They seemed, you felt protected, and situations were okay and stuff like that. Everything was good. And then things got really serious, and you got hurt, and everybody got hurt, and everybody got surprised and shocked, and then you started having your own personal issues with you, not just with family members, but with your own issues. And now you've had to move on from that. Now, I think now you are almost thankful that that part of life is, this year, this past year is over. I really do. I think you are quite thankful of that. It has given you enough of a bad time to really, really do anything. It's been difficult. It has been difficult, and it's been a tough time, and it's been a tough year. And well, now you're thankful that it's over. And what's coming in, what's moving forward, of course, that's where you get the good things, right? You get that calm, imaginative ray of sunshine. Your Prince Charming, your knight in shining armor, he's still there. He's always around. He's always there for you. And at least you can count on that all the time. I think 2021 is going to be a year of, again, it's going to be a year of comfort and faith and healing and inspiration. And I think that's going to be really, really good for you. Because yes, that does seem like a much better year than 2020. Okay? So that's what I got for you. Beautiful Aries, hello from one beautiful Aries to another. What do you need to know about your relationship with your boyfriend? You knew you weren't spending time together today ahead of time, but it hit you differently when it actually happened. And you were ignoring his phone calls and texts all day, but you finally answered. Beautiful Aries. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks, Yvonne. I appreciate that. Hey, Chrissy Chandler, welcome. I agree. All right, so beautiful Aries, why were you ignoring his calls and texts today? Why were you? What made you feel like you needed to do that? When all he really wanted to do, of course, was talk to you. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing and something new is starting. And, well, what's coming out of it is really not good for you or the relationship at this point, beautiful Aries, right? Because you have the Queen of Swords and she is very cold. She is very distant from you. And that can be him, right? You're starting to become emotionally detached from each other. You want that happiness back. You want to try and get that happiness back, but it's not happening. You really have to go back and reassess all of the things that have gone on in life and gone on in your relationship, right? All the way from way back to the beginning of it, however long that is. It really needs that. And you need to assess what has worked and what's not working. Because you need to use the things that work to your advantage so that you can make this relationship stronger, right? Do things with conviction so things can endure. That's what you really want. You want the relationship to last for a long time. Or do you? Maybe, for some strange reason, I don't know why, I don't know the intricacies of your relationship with your boyfriend, maybe you're looking for a way out. Could that be a possibility? Could you be looking for a way out? I hope not, but, well, you know, if that's what you want, then I don't hope not. But, I mean, that's what I'm getting. Things are definitely getting further apart from each other. That's for sure. Don't forget, if you just came in, our dear friend, our very, very dear friend, Freedom, became engaged yesterday. So, just want to say again, congratulations to you, Freedom. What great news, right? Such happy and wonderful news. Christmas engagement. Merry Christmas to you, Lise. Thank you so much. All right, so I got some good stuff there for you. All right, so, you know, this is a great reading. It really is, Lise. I have to say, this is probably one of the best readings you've ever had, ever. And you've had good readings. You know, I mean, you don't really get bad readings, but this one's wonderful. First off, of course, it tells me that you have, you know, the love connection that you have with your partner is just going to continue to get better and better and better. And next year is even going to be stronger than you know, every time you think it can't get any better, it gets better. That's great. I think you're going to be able to take some time out for yourself to do things for you and make yourself happy and feel good. And you know, you know, not that anything's wrong, just saying that it's always nice to do something for yourself, right? So I think, again, you just like Yvonne with the Six of Pentacles, I think you guys will be very happy that 2020 is over I think moving forward will be a wonderful thing from this year, and hopefully next year does get better for everyone. But you have the safety and love and blessing of a very strong family, and not everyone has that, and that's what makes you and your family very special. You guys achieve a successful family dynamic. Not just your small family, but the whole big Farrell family really does have basically a very successful time and relationship. I think you're very satisfied with what you have, and I think it brings you happiness. I think it brings you inner joy. And I think that's how things are going to be for you as you continue into next year. I really do. So I think I see wonderful, wonderful things here for you, Lise. They were all really good cards. That's for sure. Hey, Chanel. It's good to have you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Lori, but not that Lori. You're getting some angry feedback from a coworker not happy about the deal you made to accept your transition. Yeah, of course, there's always one, right? You're starting it on January 11th. What are the cards showing for that transition? Chanel, I hope you're doing well. I hope things are heading in the right direction for you. And again, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you're okay. Good night, Yvonne. And again, Merry Christmas. I hope Father Christmas was good to you, Yvonne. All right, let's see what we got. Annie, I do readings randomly, so it doesn't mean you didn't get one. It just means you haven't got one yet. If you want to guarantee one, you can always donate, and that will guarantee a reading. Otherwise, it is random choice. It is random pick here, and so what are the cards showing for the transition for you, Lori? I think you have to take all emotions out of it completely. You have to be completely emotionally neutral on the whole thing. You can't show anyone that you're upset. You can't show anyone that you're excited. You have to be completely you got to kind of be completely on a very level playing field. If you rush into something or you don't plan this correctly, then things are not going to go so great. And this one coworker who is a problem, which figures, right? There's always one, like I said. That person's going to get the satisfaction of winning, if there really is a winner at all. But there, that's not what you want. So you're going to have to keep all emotions out of this. Not show happiness or sadness, upset, being upset or bothered or, overly joyed. It's just going to have to stay one type of thing. I think that's going to make things better for you. I think it'll make you, I still believe you're going to be very successful. I think you're going to be happy with what you've decided because it was the best thing for you. And, you know what the problem is with this person, right? This person is very indecisive about where they're going with their career. And I think they really feel they have that jealousy. So I think if you're understanding, if you're patient, if you are just, if you can empathize with this person at all, maybe that would help. But I'm telling you, your best bet is really to stay completely emotionally neutral on the whole thing. And that has to diffuse the situation, because that person is not going to be able to have anything bad to say if you are not giving them if you give them no fuel to do so. So, all right. That's what I got for you. That is what I got. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate it. Oh, Brianna, I'm glad your reading made sense to you. Good. That is always a good thing. All right. So let's see. Where are we? I was just trying to read some of the comments real quick. So Tarot TV with T, did you meet the right Timothy in Monroe, Georgia this past Sunday? Your friend said you were marrying a guy named Timothy this year, and literally 3 days after she said it, you met a guy named Timothy. Now that is very interesting, I must say. Very, very interesting. All right. We have so many people here tonight. I really did not expect anyone tonight at all. I really didn't expect maybe 5 people. Maybe 5 people. But I know it's a busy night. I know, hey, it's Christmas, right? And everybody's got stuff going on. Stuff everywhere. Still be you'd still be cleaning up wrapping paper for days, right? All right, so did you meet the right Timothy? I think you had a choice, right? You have a choice. Is he the right Timothy or the wrong Timothy? You have to decide which one you think he was. Did he make an impression on you? Was he someone that you felt like is going to change your world and make you feel like they're going to be prioritized? Did you feel that balance, especially you being being intuitive? Did you feel that balance with this person? I'm sure you went home and you thought about it after Sunday to see exactly if this was who your friend was talking about. And I think that really kind of restored your feelings of your faith in love, right? It kind of really restored your faith in love. And then I think Sunday night you went to bed and you were really anxious and your mind was racing and you didn't know what to do. And that's kind of how things have been now for the past couple of days. So did you meet the right Timothy? I'm not going to say yes or no for sure. I think you really have these tools here to decide. And that's kind of how things are going. That's kind of how things are progressing. Oh, good night, Chanel. All right, so that's what I get for you. Lori, you'll definitely be a plain Jane to her. Do your homework and plan on not counting on others. No, count on the other people. If people want to help you, let them help you. But one person probably being jealous, don't give them the satisfaction of showing them that you're annoyed or frustrated or, happy or sad or what you are. Don't give that. I don't think you really want to give off that kind of a. I don't think you really want to give off that kind of a vibe, right? Because that's tough. Oh, Sailor Moon, you're asking for the Wizard's deck. You got it. You got it. So, Sailor Moon, how will you do as a background craft coordinator? How will you do? Well, happy holidays to you, Sailor Moon. How will you do as a background craft coordinator? I think you'll have people who want to help you. I think you'll be successful. I think you will be dependable. You'll have really good, realistic ideas, and you'll implement them. And I think, like I said, you'll have friends around you who will be supportive of you, and that's going to be really good. You get to choose what is your happiness, right? You have total control over your own happiness. And that's where you are right now, right? Make a choice that's going to make you happy. Is this going to, are you going to feel happy doing this? Being a background craft coordinator? Yeah, I think you will, because I think, you'll be able to nurture this job, this, thing, and you'll be able to protect yourself from getting hurt or anything like that. And I think that's good, right? I really think that's good. Because that's going to be important if you really want to be a good background craft coordinator. You can't feel left out. You can't get this whole issue of being scared, right? Because there's always help available. Remember, there's always going to be help available. Your friends are back here. People that you want to help you are right here with you. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the key. Don't forget that in here. Do not forget that. And I think you will do okay. All right, Sailor Moon? I think you'll do just fine. Annie, thank you so much. All you wanted to say is you love my readings. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that very much. And I hope you had a really nice holiday. Hope you had a nice Christmas. Chrissy Chandler, you changed your picture. Is someone ever coming towards you in your love life? You always travel, but still you find no one. Beautiful Aries, I just saw your comments, and I don't remember exactly what my questions were way back when I did it. But I'm thinking, are you looking to possibly get out of this relationship? That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you're still here, or is that what the not really is? Because if it's not really, well, then that's good. Then you're going to just have to work on that hard. But you can't ignore him, because that's not going to help. That's going to lead to that emotional detachment that we talked about with the Queen of Swords. All right, so Chrissy, are you going to ever find somebody ever? I think so. I really do think so. I think you are going to achieve success when it comes to this. I think you're going to find somebody, and I think they're going to make you happy. And I think that's going to help you heal emotionally. I think it's going to be a successful and happy relationship. I think you're always trying to save up money and stuff so you can go different places, maybe to find different people or find someone. And I think that the whole idea is really that there's somebody much closer than you expect them to be. And of course, once you find that person, there will be a lot of fun. There'll be celebration. There'll be a good time, and you'll enjoy it, and you'll enjoy them, and you'll find them. I know Florida is a tough place, right? Florida has been a tough place. But that's what I get for you. All right. Thank you. Lori, the music is relaxing. It is relaxing. And a good friend of mine out in Oregon does all of the music for it. He does all the instruments, everything, and did the whole album for me to use as my background music. So thank you. I always pass that along. If you want to know about it, it's in the comments, not the comments, it's in the description of the show at the very bottom. His name is there and the name of the album. You can look it up on YouTube. You can see or hear all of these songs anytime. But it is very relaxing. Barry, you sent an email with a couple of links in it. You printed out your Oracle and Tarot decks for me to see how it looks. You did a flip through. You were tired when you were done, I bet. So you really need to do another one. Yeah, it's tiring. This is videos are tiring. Chrissy, you're never in one place. You're always moving, and that's tough. That's probably tough on people too, right? Just keep on working on it, because I think there's somebody out there for you. I do. I always do. Merry Christmas, Jenny Hernandez. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. How does your coworker Eric feel about you? Ooh, a coworker crush. Yo, you're snowed in, Lori. Where are you again? I don't. Are you in? You're not Kansas. That's somebody else. Wherever you are, you're snowed in. That's not good. All right, Jenny, how does Eric feel towards you, your coworker? Eric is, I think he has a very overactive mind. I think he is very much concerned about, whether or not he should have feelings at all towards a coworker, because that's difficult, right? Because that could go terribly wrong if things don't work and things don't go well. But I think, I do think Eric is very confident in himself. I think there are people who support him around him, and I think he recognizes that there may be a love connection between the two of you. I think he really sees that clearly. He feels that that's the truth, and he sees it very clearly. It's a new clarity to him, and this is something that makes him, again, it makes him a little bit afraid, because he's afraid of moving forward or saying anything to a coworker, because things could potentially go very badly. And of course, if you don't have if he doesn't come up with a plan, if he doesn't plan for this, and he doesn't, it's something that just gets blurted out or whatever, then it's not going to go really well. So you don't want things to happen all of a sudden with him. You need to take things slowly. And again, you need to see things very clearly, and he needs to see things very clearly. And if that's the case, well then, that's kind of how I've explained it to you. That's what I think. That's definitely what I think for you, Jenny. Thank you so much. Honey, what message does your spirit guide want to tell you right now? What messages does your spirit guide want to tell you right now? Yeah, Barb's got it right. Honey, I did read your message 3 times. Readings are picked at random. Please do not keep posting and posting, right? No, don't spam the chat with the question. If I'm able to get to it, I will get to it. If I choose it, I choose it. I pick it random, so not everybody gets read every single night, unfortunately, but I do my best. That definitely resonated. Thank you so much, Jenny Hernandez. I do appreciate that. I appreciate your feedback. That's for sure. I hope you had a really nice Christmas. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. All right, so your spirit guides want you to know that there is some type of something or someone tempting you right out there right now, and it's not good. It's not in a good way. It's very betraying. It's very corruptive, and that is going to be extremely bad, especially when you're trying to choose, when you're trying to take control of your life and you're trying to take control of your happiness. Your spirit guides want you to take control. They want you to be happy, and you have to choose what that's going to be. But there's something out there that is kind of tempting you away from being happy. You have to get that balance back in your life. You have to see things much more clearly. You have to see things for the truth that they really are, and realize that not everything is exactly the way it seems to be. I think your spirit guides right now want to tell you that there are going to be big changes coming up in your life. And maybe those big changes will be happening in 2021. So, all right. That's what I got for you, Hanny. Thank you so much. Okay. I know there are a lot of you out there who still have not got readings yet, and we do only have about 7 minutes left in the show. I'm probably only going to get to do 2 more readings for free, but if you want to guarantee a reading, now is the time to make a donation and guarantee that reading, right? Luna Moon, you would like to know what? You would like to know some advice from your spirit as well. Oh, Barb, you have a bear that used to read that story to the kids, and you still have it. That's so nice. I hope you enjoyed my version. I am not a bear. But I hope you enjoyed it, Barb. It was, it was just something different to do, and it reminded me of my kids when they were young and doing it with them and all the fun we used to have, right? Because then they'd go to bed and they'd be all excited, and I would not go to bed because I couldn't go to sleep back then. I could never go to sleep on Christmas Eve. Last night I did. Last night, no problems. No kids anymore. So I thought, well, maybe I'll do it. I can do the story, and if anybody has little kids and they wanted to share it, and they didn't have it or didn't have the opportunity, well, it could help become part of a tradition. Interesting, right? All right, so, hey, Lala, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you. Luna Moon, I think your spirit guides want you to know that there's probably a message coming to you, but it's not going to get there very quickly because this chariot is not really moving, right? So it's going to take a long time for the message to get there. But there is a message coming to you. It's a message of some type of a new emotional, with some emotional potential to it. I think this emotional potential is something that you're a little bit scared of. You feel like it's going to be an illusion, but it's not. It really isn't going to be. It's actually going to be more of a story about your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming, right? That dreamy, imaginative, seductive person who is going to maybe help you and maybe be part of your life. And I really think that's the message for you. I really think that's the message for you tonight. All right, Luna? Thank you. All right. All right, this is going to be my last free reading. This is going to be it. Nawal, happy holidays, my friend. Can you know the intentions of S towards you? How does S feel towards you? So, how does S feel towards you? Again, this is my last free reading. If you want to guarantee a reading, then you can still donate and get a free reading. So what are the intentions of S? I think S wants to help you heal emotionally and then wants to help you change your life, right? Really wants to get in there and help you change your life. Stop whatever it is that's going on that's making it so that you need this emotional healing, and then help you move forward into a closer relationship, something that's going to be successful and happy. And again, emotionally healing. You've got emotional healing on both sides here of the death card. And of course, death means the end of something and the beginning of something else, but it's always going to be about healing on both sides. I think you are afraid of getting hurt again. I think you've been hurt before. And I think you're afraid that S is going to hurt you or hurt your feelings, right? And you really don't want that. So you defend yourself. But I think with a lot of work, and a lot of determination, maybe a lot of dedication. That's a better word for it. A lot of those things. I think with all of that, I really think, S has good intentions. S wants to help you heal. S wants to help you feel better and feel better in your life, no matter which side you're on, right? That's what I really think. You just have to watch that, you've got your guard up now, but you're going to have to watch, because if things are good with S, then, and you constantly keep that guard up, well, that could definitely push S away. So that's what I get for you. All right. So, yeah. Thanks, Barb. You said it. All right. So, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys every single day. I really do. And, I just want to say again, happy holidays to all of you, no matter what, right? No matter whichever holiday it is for you, whatever it is you're celebrating, and whenever you celebrate, I just want you to all be happy. We have the new year coming around, and I really hope that helps everyone. But thank you so much for all of your support and all of your patience. Sometimes I don't get to read for you, but I try. And but you guys are really great, and thank you. So don't forget, we will be back here again tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night, doing another episode of Tarot Nights. Okay, so I will see you all tomorrow night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And I hope you had a great Christmas day. Thank you so much. Bye now.